I thought it might be good to maybe shift to our next series of thinkers here, maybe beginning with the pre-Socratics, starting with Heraclitus. And Heraclitus has, I think the interesting transition you see when we shift into the pre-Socratic philosophers, moving from the mythological thinkers like Hesiod and Aristophanes, is you're starting to see a shift away from, the personification of these forces. Eros being personified as this, handsome god that takes possession of beings and overcomes their reason. You're seeing you're seeing these concrete personifications become abstract concepts in some sense, and being understood through the natural phenomena itself without any kind of personal qualities attached to it. So in the case of Heraclitus, he understands love or eros as a force that comes into this antagonistic relationship with another force within the universe, which he refers to as feud or strife. And according to Heraclitus, these two forces are at perpetual war with each other. So it's a relationship of mutual aggression between love and strife. And each is trying to invade the domain of the other. And what's interesting here, though, is that this invasion between these two forces involves this kind of reconciliation, this marriage. And out of this marriage between these two forces, the rest of the cosmos emerges. So just to maybe be a little more precise, when love and strife come together in combination with all of the other raw materials of the universe, as it were, all of the elements, it's the combination of these of love and of strife and all of the raw materials in the universe all come together and they give birth to the universe or the cosmos. So the heavens emerge out of this process, and Earth emerges out of this process of this marriage between love and strife. And so here we have similar themes as to what we've already gone over with mythological thinkers, but we have they're no longer described as having personal qualities in some sense, right? They're more just like forces of nature, or they're like laws of nature, abstracted away from the any kind of concrete personification. So yeah, but I think we're getting kind of somewhat more of the same here, maybe expressed in slightly different terms. And maybe I'll just, because I want to get into talking about this, and I don't want to, I want to kind of get to Empedocles, because I think he says some really interesting things, and some things that are quite similar to Heraclitus. So I think maybe we could take up Heraclitus as we take up Empedocles, perhaps.
Sure. I do just have one quick thing to say about it, which is like when I think of this love and versus strife, I think of the laws of thermodynamics, and entropy versus its opposite, which I had to Google here very quickly. It's negentropy,
Okay.
which is this coming together, basically order.
Right.
Sort of like when I think of the world, it's like, kind of that chaos, back to that chaos and love thing that it's the world of constantly battling between order and sort of harmony and peace, and then periods of chaos and things falling apart.
Right. Yeah, actually, that's a good way of articulating it. I hadn't thought about it in those terms.
And when I think of love, it's like us trying to make order out of the chaos.